What's going on, baseball fans? Jeremy Laracuente here for the Baseball Banter Broadcast, and on this broadcast, we're going to be discussing 3 potential landing spots for Jurickson Profar during this offseason. Now, we have a corresponding article on LaracuenteLedger.com. Links to that will be down in the show notes below. But we begin with number 3. Now, the third likely landing spot for a guy like Jurickson Profar, in my opinion, is the New York Yankees. When you look at what the Yankees have a vacancy at in terms of their lineup, it is left field. Profar is coming off of one of the best seasons of his career, and this is a versatile player, so they could potentially be able to move him around if they need to. Now, for Profar, this isn't going to be the most exorbitant contract as you would see with some of the other left fielders that have already signed. I think that for Profar and the New York Yankees, there's a potential fit, but it's going to be a little bit more of what they already have in-house with guys like Aaron Hicks and the rookie sensation Oswaldo Cabrera. When you look at what the Yankees could do with a guy like Jurickson Profar being a switch hitter, this could be a guy who could profile highly for them at the bottom of the lineup, being able to kind of turn the lineup over and provide some pesky at-bats at the end of the order. Now, this to me would be the second coming of a guy like Brett Gardner, just less of a defensive player. When you look at what this could be for the Yankees, Jurickson Profar could be a low-cost option for the free agent market. Now, as we look at the second team on my list, it is that of the Miami Marlins. I think that Miami right now is in a very interesting position. Yes, they are fighting an uphill battle with the 3 teams ahead of them in that National League East division. However, the signing of Profar could really go a long way into being able to start to make some different trends happen in Miami. It's a very big ballpark, and having a guy who is versatile and can cover some ground is really going to be an asset for them. I also think that when you look at the corner outfielders that they currently have in-house, and Jorge Soler and Avisaíl Garcia, there's going to be some potential desire for someone that's a little better defensively. By bringing in a guy like Jurickson Profar, you can move Jorge Soler to the DH role, and that would actually help the Miami Marlins offense even more so by not negatively affecting them on the defensive side of the ball with a guy like Jorge Soler. Being able to add Profar again adds versatility to a Miami Marlins lineup that is going to be doing a lot of different things this upcoming season. And as we look at the number 1 and most likely landing destination, in my opinion, it is heading to the most aggressive team this offseason, the Texas Rangers. I think that for Texas right now, there's still a little bit of vacancy in that lineup. Yes, they have revamped that starting rotation. They started to add big last offseason with Simeon and Seager, something that we've covered on LaracuenteLedger.com. Again, links to that article will be down in the show notes below. When you add a guy like Jurickson Profar, going back to Texas where it first started for him, this is a player who can absolutely blossom in that lineup. Again, being able to be kind of plugged into the lower half of the order and allow himself to really just kind of play his game and not have to worry about being a big time bat in the lineup, just a pesky at bat for opposing pitchers. This is an opportunity for the Rangers to kind of revamp that lineup a little bit more to be able to add more of what they need, which is going to be some offensive thump if they're going to try to chase down teams like the Astros and the Mariners who are ahead of them. But I want to hear from you guys. Let me know your thoughts, your feelings on this down in the comment section below. Where is the most likely landing destination for Jurickson Profar? Let me know these thoughts down in the comments, or find me over on Twitter at banter_baseball, and we can keep the conversation rolling. As always, if you haven't already done so, we ask that you subscribe to this YouTube channel as we are continuing to try to grow this baseball community. Let all of your friends that are baseball fans know this is the channel to watch in 2023 and beyond. And if you want to show even more support, you can head over to baseballbanterbroadcast.com and use any one of the number of promo codes we have on the site to save on some merchandise. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Keep it locked in all season long as we continue to look at the latest news, notes, and my personal thoughts, theories, and opinions on the game of Major League Baseball. Peace.